a crazy hair day?
No.
Nobody ever does. You got to serve the lunch and the look.
Yours is weird.
It's custom.
My mom got me like so many new outfits.
It's Walmart prices. It's going to be a very good year.
Did you know people are 90% more likely to eat breakfast when they're with their crew? And at Wendy's, you can all have 2 of your select faves for just $3. Everyone gets what they want. Yeah, I totally made up that stat. $3 breakfast? Gotta be Wendy's.
Even when U.S. soccer star Mallory Swanson isn't on the field, she always makes the perfect play. With a Bank of America customized cash rewards Visa card, she'll earn 6% cash back in the category of her choice, like online shopping, for the first year from account opening.
I think I like sports now.
No way. The gecko was just spotted down the street.
I've always wanted to meet him. Ever since Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service got us out of a jam.
Sounds like you got more than just savings, my dudes.
So do we know you?
Oh, I'm just a stranger who loves friendly service and American football.
Okay. Something to drink?
Oh, yes, spot of tea, be lovely. And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
2 minutes to go. Grant Chadwick on the punt for LSU. Clemson hoping that Bryant Wesco can make a return, set them up in good field position. Chadwick on the run. Nice boot. Wesco drifting back to the 27. Can he get the corner? He's still dancing around. Now he did step out of bounds, but Clemson's going to be set up at the 43-yard line. So Klubnik does get the good field position. 16-yard return.
We know about Cade Klubnik. The question to me is what's around Cade Klubnik. Without Antonio Williams, which receiver can make some plays? Who can separate and help him out with Williams out? The other thing is we thought the concern coming into this game would be LSU's offensive line, and the story's been the other side. Clemson's offensive line against this LSU pass rush with Blake Baker mixing up the looks. Can they protect him in these obvious passing situations? So the receivers got to win, and Klubnik needs some help up front because Blake Baker's going to get creative. He's not just going to sit back here. He got one timeout.
Klubnik directed a game-winning drive in the Gator Bowl at the end of the 23 season. Talked about the Pittsburgh game, SMU in the ACC Championship. A great kick return from Randall. It was a monster field goal from Hoosier, but in between that, Klubnik made some clutch plays to put him in position to avoid overtime to get the win. This time, can he force overtime? Pressure picked up, inaccurate throw. TJ Moore kind of stopped on the route, and pass was beyond him.
Yeah, anytime you see that, it's a miscommunication. He's expecting to go another yard or two. He goes a little bit short on the route because you anticipate as a quarterback the ball is getting out. You're expecting him to maybe in that 12-mark range. He shortens it at 10, and it's an incompletion.
Late blitz. Klubnik hit as he throws, but the catch is made. He stood and delivered, and halftime Moore makes the grab inside the 40.
They drop the defensive end here, so he decides to go over top of the end. The corner will drop. He's got to put that right in between that soft spot in the zone and does a nice job there. There's a zone blitz picked up nicely, even though he got hit after he threw it.
He knew he was going to get hammered. Stood in, made the play. Pressure comes again. Ball out quickly. And Brown on the edge. Slips free. Did he stay in bounds? He did. And Clemson's in business. Missed tackle by Cooley. 17 more yards.
It's the price you pay. Blake Baker believes in his defense. He's not sitting back and prevent zone all that. He's mixing up looks. He's blitzing. That time, man-to-man coverage. Corners are on islands. And if you don't make a tackle, there's no one left there to help out.
12 seconds off the clock. They moved it 36 yards. Do you want to score this quickly, though, if you're Clemson? Plus the middle. Catch is made down to tight end. Second quarter, he's knocked down after a short gain.
Work with urgency. Hold on to that timeout. Still plenty of time. You're at minute 20. Doesn't have to be NASCAR. Just get them set. Get the call. Plenty of time here.
From the pocket, short throw, and Randall makes the grab, does get out of bounds. It's going to set up third down in about 4.
Blake Baker just rolling that dice, continues to play man-to-man, that time relying on the backer Weeks to be able to take Randall down, push him out of bounds. Third down.
Crowd gets very quiet. Help their offense out.
For these 5 plays, ball is out fast from Klubnik. Has to down in this red zone area.
Out quickly again, up in the air, and falls incomplete off the carom. Chance at a pick by Woodland, couldn't quite get there, and it's fourth down. Comes down to this. They need 4 to keep this drive alive and hope alive.
Blake Baker, boy, he's been a big story tonight. How fitting this kind of game. It comes down to a 4th and 4 here. Minute 4 and still the 1 timeout. Who's he going to go to? LSU couldn't get these stops a year ago, trying to come up with a big one.
LSU's going to spend one of their 2 remaining timeouts to get the defense set. It is an interesting chess match. He's consistently brought pressure. They've countered that by getting the ball out quickly.
Yep.
What do you do here on 4th and 4 if you're Baker?
Well, I think the biggest thing you do if you're Blake Baker is you go with what's been working, which is either bringing backers. Maybe you got the ball in the left hash. You can bring a corner. He's going to live by the sword and die by the sword. It's not like him to just sit back and play a tight zone. He's going to play. He's going to bring something, and he's going to try to be creative. Maybe give a look he hasn't shown all night, but he's going to play man. So if you're Garrett Riley on the other side, you're anticipating man coverage. You got to find a rub, or you got to find a guy who can win against man-to-man coverage. Create the matchup with the pre-snap motion, whatever it takes. You got to create a matchup that you like.
Wesco, Moore, Brown, the receivers have gotten involved much more as this game's gone on. Who can make a play here? This big showdown in late August comes down to this play. They do bring pressure. Klubnik on the move. He's it. Incomplete. Harold Perkins was closing in. They rolled the dice, and the Tigers do get that stop, and they're going to end this losing streak to open seasons.
Yeah, that was, like I said, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. LSU finally has a defense that they can hang their hat on. They are going to be a fun team to watch this year. They came into a hostile environment in week 1, took on a really good football team, and made the plays to be able to win it. This is the guy right here, Harold Perkins. Where he comes.
Opposing offense.
Hey, it's a loss for Clemson. They're going to regroup. They're going to be right where they need to be. It's a good football team. They're going to be able to learn and grow from this. Hopefully get Antonio Williams healthy. But for LSU to come in here, like I said, and be able to come out of here with a win, this is big, not just for BK. This is big for Garrett Nussmeier and the aspiration. This is a team that wants to win the SEC. They want to win a national title, and this could be a kickstart to a special season for LSU.
Not going to be easy, as you know, Kirk. They got the Gators coming in a couple of weeks. They got to go at Ole Miss late September, October. Gamecocks, Aggies, at Alabama. But tonight belongs to Garrett Nussmeier and the Tigers. They're tired of hearing about we can't win an opener. We can't finish the job. They came to Clemson, Death Valley. It's quiet at the moment.
That was fun, man. It's a great way to get back into it.
Let's get the reaction to Brian Kelly. Different mood after this one than the other opening game since he's been in Baton Rouge. Molly?
Coach, your defense with a crucial 4th down stop to seal this game. How did they change this entire game for you tonight?
Well, obviously, you have to, put the first half behind you. And we talked about we just got to be cleaner in the second half. And I thought we did a great job. We pressured Cade when he got outside the